Would you believe it's been over 7 months since we last got some substantial information regarding the Foraging update? We were blessed with this here forum post that basically shed light onto what they've been working on for all of this time. We learned that there would be new foraging islands, new stats that you can gain through new items such as new axes, different styles of foraging, a similar system to the Heart of the Mountain tree in the heart of the forest, even a new hunting skill. We got this forum post in April, and the first line of the conclusion read, "The Foraging update has made a considerable amount of progress in the last few months, and we are getting close to the alpha release," which obviously got everybody very excited. Even further back, as far as May 2023, we even had information back then that it was in the works. Over a year and a half ago, we'd get this forum post, where basically we'd get information on, prior updates that never actually released, and never released because of the version of Skyblock. The version of Minecraft that Skyblock is played in, majority of the time, is 1.8.9, that's what it's optimized for, and of course, Minecraft has come a long way since then. Meaning that basically a lot of the things that they want to do, they just simply can't, because they don't actually have the, mechanics of the newer versions of Minecraft. This forum post was actually quite exciting. It shed a lot of light on what the future of Skyblock could be, especially if they consider moving the whole game or the whole server to a new version of Minecraft. Things like new types of trees, new mechanics, new creatures, and the idea of a play off the heart of the mountain from mining into foraging was already well underway. But of course, no ETA was provided. But what else do we even know? Well, we'll get into that in just a moment. Now, at the moment, we're actually trying to beat the population of Andorra with subscribers. The population of Andorra is roughly around about 80,000. Once we reach 80,000 subscribers, we'll visit Andorra and we'll be able to claim that we actually have more subscribers than the population of the whole country. So make sure to subscribe to make that happen. Also, if you are planning on purchasing anything from the Hypixel store, make sure to use code NITROS, it gets yourself 5% off. You should join the Discord server, it's linked in the description of this video. We offer slayers and dungeon carries, so if you need carries or want to carry and make some coins, make sure to join. In August of 2024, we got more of an update. This really wasn't that long ago. In Developers Blog 12, I'm going to scroll down and we'll see what we can find. There was a lot of talk about putting the new Foraging update into a new version of Minecraft, or maybe putting the whole of Skyblock into a new version of Minecraft, or maybe even the whole of Hypixel into a newer version of Minecraft. This post talks about how they've been able to implement effects and basically mechanics from new versions of Minecraft into, the older version of Minecraft that Hypixel is optimized for, and that being 1.8.9. But then the realization hit that, at some point, everything's got to be updated. It's got to be updated because basically Hypixel think they're going to hit a wall to a point where they can't really deliver good updates because they want to do more with the game. If you look at other servers, for instance, a game like Minecraft, it just feels much more complete to play. It's not as laggy and everything just feels well-rounded. There's nice menus integrated into the game, and this is all thanks to being in a newer version of Minecraft. I'm not saying Minecraft is better than Hypixel, but there are a lot of features on Minecraft that would be really nice implemented into Hypixel, and especially into Skyblock. But none of that's really possible in 1.8, leaving the mammoth task of rewriting Hypixel or Hypixel Skyblock into a new version of Minecraft, and making it work. Now, there's a couple of different ways to look at this. We've been waiting for a Foraging update for so long at this point, it just feels stupid to even talk about it. Foraging has practically not been updated since the game started. Maybe it's received one update, and that's basically making Foraging as we know it today, and that was probably the best part of 4 years ago. So do you either become impatient because they're not releasing an update? I feel like it's just way too late at this point, if I'm being completely honest. Or do you actually look at what's happening, and it's not the Foraging update? If they wanted to release a Foraging update, just a Foraging update, I'm sure they could have done that a very, very long time ago. But it's the fact that they're having to basically update the whole game to implement the Foraging update as they want it to be. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, it just kind of makes everyone a little bit annoyed of waiting. I mean, it's just basically a meme at this point. Now, I mentioned before that the hunting update, or the new skill hunting, is going to coincide with the Foraging update. I assume that's because a lot of the mechanics are probably based on a newer version of Minecraft. Now, I could be wrong. Anywho, in April 2024, we received more news on this too. And one of the main things that was discussed was the changing of attributes and the way that they work. Basically, it was proposed that there's a new menu introduced, an attribute menu, where you can then select which attributes you want to have active, rather than, having attributes on a certain item and upgrading them on a certain item only. Now, this is obviously going to have a major impact on things like Kudra, because the whole money-making situation from Kudra is reliant on RNG and, you know, the god rolls. And if there's not going to be any attributes on armor or items, then this basically completely and utterly kills money-making from one of the most advanced parts of Skyblock, which seems like a big issue because they're going to have to basically recreate the whole loot pool, maybe add a lot of new items to make it worth doing Kudra. Now what I'll say is the knock-on effect of this whole update and all of these ideas that they've had is crazy. So they're basically saying that the hunting update and the way the attributes work is going to completely mess with Kudra, so that's going to have to be reworked. And then also, of course, with the foraging update, with them doing what they want to do, they're going to have to basically put, well, an absolute minimum, the foraging part of Skyblock into a new version of Minecraft. But it looks like it's probably going to be the whole Skyblock, or maybe even the whole server. So the next time you hear somebody asking, where is the foraging update? Why is it taking so long? Well, these are the reasons why. There is probably people sat there right now rewriting Hypixel or Skyblock into a new version of Minecraft, which is crazy to think. Now, that's a humongous task, and I think the main thing is keeping everything stable when it does go into the new version of Minecraft and making it so the game runs better, because I feel like that's one of the main things. When this whole update does release, it's not just a foraging update, it's an update to the whole game. It's probably going to be the biggest update we've ever seen in Skyblock. It's got to be. It's going to change multiple integral parts of the game and hopefully see drastic improvements in the quality of life and just the smoothness and the gameplay. But as for when it's going to be, I don't know, because on that forum post that we saw from 7 months back, they seem to have thought that they were relatively close to being able to release it on alpha. 7 months later, I don't think that is really that close, and there's not really any sign of it at the moment. Now, honestly, I'd say the most annoying thing about this whole situation, the whole foraging update taking so long to come out, is just the fact that foraging at the moment is just terrible. There's nothing to do. There's one axe you can use. There's one axe you can use early game. There's one axe you can use late game. There's 2 pets. There's no armor. There's no armor sets. It's just not good. And even if, like, maybe a couple of years ago, if they could have brought us some sort of an update out just to tide us over, I don't think this would have been anywhere near as bad. But it's just a literal joke at this point that this is it. This is literally it. This is foraging at the moment. And it's just in a terrible state. Who's foraged? Nobody forages. Why would you forage? It makes no money and it takes too long to get XP. For all intensive purposes, it might as well just be vanilla Minecraft with a few light mods. But anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.